So week 3 in this class is similar to week 2 in that we are retrieving data from tables. The difference is that in chapter 4, we are retrieving data from more than one table. And in order to do that, we have to join the tables, which basically connects them based on a common column. And there's lots of different ways to join tables. So chapter 4 in the book talks about that. And then in the lecture demo, I'm a very visual person, so I like graphics. So I give you graphics that show you how the different joins work. And for me, looking at the graphics makes perfect sense. Okay, so it talks about the different types of joins, and then we go through different syntax and examples, and there are links to live practice sites where you can play with the code. Once you finish reading the chapter and going through those notes, then you are going to do the textbook assignment. You'll notice this week we also have a lab assignment. So the textbook assignment is more directive, and I do include videos that kind of walk you through how to do this. Okay, so we've got different tasks that we're going to complete, and there's videos that show you how to do everything. The lab assignment is not as directive. So for the lab assignment, you can see that I'm not telling you what database to use, and I'm not telling you what tables to use, but you do need to do an inner join between two tables. I am giving you an example. This is not what I want you to key in. This is just an example for you to look at. And when you do a join, you have to join on a common column. Okay, and that's really important. So you'll notice that this person ID is the same. So you can't connect on something like person ID and sales amount. That won't work. Okay, so you have to find the data, the column that is the same. Okay, and there are plenty of examples in the lecture, in the textbook assignment, for you to accomplish this. And you are picking the tables yourself. You know, so if you're looking in here, so you look at Northwind and you look at the tables, the hardest task in here is going to be to find a common column. Now you can kind of look, and I would assume employees and employee territories have a common column because they would need to share data. So we got employee ID up here. And we have employee ID down here. That is your common column. So as you're looking through this, you're going to kind of look and think, you know, what is typically related? So are orders and products related? They may be. So if we look at orders, order ID here, is there anything about product in here? No. So product probably is not directly related to order, okay? But we've got an order detail. So let's take a look at that one. Okay, order ID is in order detail and order. So those two you can connect. And then you'll notice that order detail also has product ID. So you can connect order detail with product. So that is the kind of thing that you need to look at when you're trying to figure out what tables am I going to join. Okay, so you'll be doing left joins, right joins, full joins, all the different types. Once you finish this and you save it, because you're going to save it as a SQL file, you are going to upload to the Dropbox, and then you'll be ready to do your first quiz. The quiz is open book, open note, and it is on the first 4 chapters. Now, the quizzes in this class are set up very similar to the MTA exam, which is the final exam for this class. So these aren't going to be, you know, your vanilla true, false, and multiple choice questions. Okay? These are going to be little different question types. So we'll take a quick look at this. So you can see that we have drop downs. Okay, we have several that are drop downs. This one you only have to select one, so this is like a normal true false. But here we have to drag and reorder things. You may also see a multiple answer. I'm not sure if I have multiple answer in here or not, but if you need to select more than one, it should tell you how many to select. Okay, so as you look through this, as I said, it is open book, open note, and it is a little more difficult. And that is because it's set up just like your MTA is going to be. Now, once you submit the test, it should be graded automatically. And what I do is I look to see if there are questions that the majority of you miss. And I do not throw them out because it is important that you know this information because you're probably going to see it on your MTA test. So what I do is I create an extra credit on those questions that you have trouble with because I want to make sure that you know the material. So that is what you need to complete for this week. You've got 2 assignments and a quiz. If you run into any problems at all, please contact me and I will help you. If there's anything you're a little bit fuzzy on after going through the textbook assignment and the chapter, you will notice under course resources that I did include some videos. And these videos, I actually like these videos a lot, the ones that are from Wise Owl. The gentleman doing them has a very pleasant Scottish or English accent, and it will help to watch the video because it will explain things in a little different way. And for some students, hearing it explained a little differently is all it takes for them to understand. So we have lots of resources, and I am also a resource for you, so please reach out if you have any questions or if you run into problems.